important for us to give back to our community. The hospital's been part of the community for many years. We want them to be a viable part of the community, not only for the medical services that they provide, but all the other services that are kind of an offshoot of the hospital.
I think we're very fortunate in this community to have the hospital, and over the past 40 years we've seen the hospital evolve, and the changes and what the foundation has done in the recent past should be very, very important to not only our generation but also the next generation.
Yes.
And we've instilled that in our children, and we're working on the grandchildren. If we want to remain a solid community, a growing community, we have to have a county hospital, and the foundation is probably more important than it's ever been.
I don't think that there's too many more important things that you can do to positively affect the community than to support the healthcare needs of the community. And in a community our size, of course, that means supporting the hospital. And you know, of all the things that we can do, and there are millions of things that you could do that are positive for the world, but to really have a direct impact on supporting the people in your community in a positive way, working with the foundation as they support the hospital has got a significant power.
We have supported the foundation in several different ways, and we think that it's important because then when lots of people give, then the hospital can get an ambulance, or they can get an MRI machine, or they can get a mammography machine. All of those things are really important for us as well as everyone in the community.
Well, we are a community bank, and so that is really key. We are all very active in the community, and we also like to financially support the community the most we can. We think the hospital, just as community banks, are very important to the community. Just this weekend I was in Glenwood, Iowa, and I was playing golf, and we heard Life Flight. And I asked the guys, I said, so where's your hospital? Because it was landing. And they said, we don't have a hospital. It's going to land in the high school parking lot, and the ambulance is going to meet them there. And immediately I thought, wow, we are pretty lucky. Pretty lucky.
A guy that I didn't know came up and said, are you related to Bob Lundgren? And I had never met this guy in my life. I said, yeah. And he said, you probably don't know this, but your grandpa helped me pay for my medical school 50 years ago or something. And it was, you know, those along with a lot of other little seeds just paint this picture of how these communities invest in each other and are sustainable, and you get generations of people impacted by people who understand the importance of the community. My dad always made it a very high priority for our business, if and when our business was successful, for that to be an important community-facing thing. So reinvesting in the community, and frankly building a business that participated in the health of the community, not just participated in revenue for our family. The reason that I feel like the hospital in Boone is so important, and the relationship with the hospital foundation, is you can't be in Boone and not see the presence of the hospital. When I drop my boys off at daycare a couple blocks away, I'm walking by people who are employed by the hospital. But a lot of people think of a hospital and they think of health. They don't think about the economic impact of the hospital. They don't think about sustainable jobs. Our passion for the hospital, and specifically for the hospital foundation, is the ability to come alongside of something that's generating the ability to create long-term sustainable wage jobs, and frankly encourage people to come to Boone that might not otherwise look at our community.
So as local business owners, you get a lot of times where you're asked to give money, and we have to discuss that and decide where we want to give, and this was an easy conversation for us. We believe that both the hospital and good schools are primary importance of our community, so it was easy for us to make that decision.
Strong hospitals with modern equipment and technologies help attract new doctors to town and maintain the doctors that we have. We all need to join together as a community to support the hospital. And in my opinion, we need to choose local doctors and opt to have medical procedures done right here. It takes the support of the city and the county and the taxpayers, and then all of us as donors too.
We just feel it's important to support the hospital and the foundation for the betterment of our community. It's important to us that we have quality health care in our hometown.